Welcome back to ExtraHolidayGames. I'm ExtraHoliday, and I just realized that I'm going to have to edit after physical therapy, so I won't have quite as much time as I thought, and also I'm probably going to be pretty tired because, you know, physical therapy is physical, you know, basically the main thing they do there is they exercise you in a specific way so as to help your injury. Yeah, it's fine. I'll maybe get something accomplished. Back on the subject of how much I should be doing. I don't know. The thing is, I think I've talked about it on this show. I try to be very independent, right? And part of being independent is making your own decisions. So, as convenient and, you know, perhaps easy as it would be for me to just, you know, defer my decisions on how much I should be doing to someone else, I really don't find that I can do that. At least not very easily. Well, okay, it depends on the context, but a lot of the time, I don't know what I was doing there. A lot of the time, particularly when it comes to my free time, I should say, how I should spend that. It's a little, I mean, yeah. I don't know that I would really enjoy having someone tell me, like, okay, well, so this is your free time, but you should be doing this right now. I guess at that point, it's not really free time, huh? But aside from work, yeah, it's just work. Aside from work, I don't really feel like having someone else manage my time. But at the same time, managing my own time is hard and annoying and frustrating, and sometimes you just don't have the willpower to do it if you're the only one pushing yourself to do it. So, I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? Do I get a coach? Get a coach to tell me, like, get in there, Holiday. You can do more stuff. Just get on your feet and do it. That's my coach voice. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who frickin' knows, dude? Oh well. I mean, it's not like what I'm doing now is awful. I am kinda sorta making ends meet. I could dip in under that. Thought I could weave through those. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm doing is fine. Is it the best? Maybe not, but it's okay, I think. I don't know. Stressing about it probably isn't going to help. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing, you know? The more time I spend thinking about it, the less time I've been thinking about and doing other things, so. Not really productive either. Worrying about being productive. Worrying about my productivity is not very productive. That's what I should say. So, maybe I just do what I feel like doing. Of course, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, it's okay. Cool. Got crushed. Great. I really need to run off him when he jumps like that. Anyway. I don't know. I don't know what else to say on that subject. I've got really nothing really. So let's talk about something else. What else? Well. Be really nice. See, here's the funny thing. Again, nobody actually pays this close of attention to my channel. But if you were paying super close attention, you might be able to tell that the last... Okay, as of the day this video goes live, the last 6 episodes of Bloodborne, and also the one that comes after this episode, those were all recorded in one batch. You know, I did those all in one batch, and it was relatively easy. It was actually easier than I anticipated it being. Because normally my batches are 3 or 4 episodes. So effectively I recorded 2 weeks worth of Bloodborne in 1 week. Or in one sitting. And that was relatively easy, right? And I had to think like, hey, why is it that that was easy and, say, the idea of recording 7 episodes of Mario Maker at once isn't? And I realized it's because I was in a part of the game in Bloodborne where I could just... I was actually making progress in the game, right? The game was giving me something new to talk about. I've harped on this point quite a bit in this series, particularly in the last dozen or so episodes. But I've been stuck here for a while in this game. So I'm really just, at this point, if you've watched all those episodes and you're still watching now, thank you. Also, why? I guess you just must like hearing the sound of my voice, because at this point you've heard the same things over and over again. So many times. Because I'm just out of stuff. Just out of stuff to talk about, really. Really, all I can talk about is how uninspired I am. What is this? And it sucks. It sucks. But I've committed. I've committed to beating this super world, right? Why was I standing inside the... Okay. It's fine. I've committed to beating the super world. So I'm gonna have to grind this out. Like, there's no other way to do it other than to just keep playing it until I win. That's just all I can do. Which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is. And the result is maybe not making good content. But you know what one thing I could do is, and one thing I guess I should consider doing is, I could switch to a different game. That would be good. However, I will say, if I am switching to a different game, I'm kind of trying to finish up the games that I haven't beaten yet, right? That's kind of my #1 goal with the games on this channel currently, is just to beat everything that I've started so far. And at least a few of them have some significant hurdles for me to overcome in doing so. For example, Metal Gear Solid. Right, I haven't played that in a while. Like a hot second. But the problem there is, between when I last played the game, because I'm playing the original PS1 version, right? I'm not playing like the Twin Snakes remake or anything. Oh, damn it. I should have gone left. I'm not playing the Twin Snakes remake for GameCube or whatever. I'm playing the original for PS1, And I was playing it. Currently, the only console. Actually, no, I have 2 consoles. But the console that I was playing it on at the time was my PS3, because I got one of them fancy PS1 compatible PS3s, which is neat. It's also how I was playing Sonic 3. Yeah, because they don't have that one in the Sega Ages version. So yeah, I was playing that on my PS3, PS1 version on my PS3. And so that's where the save data for that playthrough is. The problem, and I might have mentioned this before, my PS3 doesn't want to eject discs anymore, or doesn't want to take discs. I can't remember whether it doesn't want to take discs or eject discs anymore. My PS3 is broken, is what I'm saying. And it's not totally broken, it's just a disc thing. So, yeah, ultimately the issue is that I can't put the disc in the thing to play the game. And I actually just thought of something. I don't know if this will work because I'm pretty sure PSN for PS3 is probably taken down now, but it's maybe possible that I could buy the PSN version of Metal Gear Solid, and then maybe that could read the save data from, or that's already on the console. That would be interesting. I don't know if that's the case. There's a lot of maybes in there. Namely, you know, could I get a PSN version of Metal Gear Solid, and would it be able to read the save file that I have? I don't know. Ultimately, I don't know. So when did I knew it was coming. When did I do that? All right. Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid, it's going to take a little doing. The other option is to get my PS3 fixed, which, you know, there are places around that can do that. But that would involve, you know, doing research, finding out where I could go to do that, and, you know, how much they would charge, and whatever. And, you know, actually making a trip out into town to do it. So, that's quite a bit of effort. Another example, Streets of Rage, which, oh, hey, by the way, I was also using my PS3 to play. Streets of Rage, I was playing on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, so yeah, I was on the PS3. But even beyond that, there's some footage that I lost of Streets of Rage. I recorded a whole batch of it that got corrupted, quote unquote. However, it's corrupted in a way where I could recover it, because I went and back then I archived everything, and I still archive almost everything, like all the source footage and audio files and stuff. I archive almost everything for this channel. Damn it. The slam got me. I archive almost everything for this channel, so theoretically, and I've actually already taken the first step to doing this, which is pulling out, grabbing the external hard drive from my parents' house that has the original footage on it. I could take the files from that and use those to, you know, re-render out the footage, or use the raw footage, which is a little inconvenient, but still possible. I could do that and put together, you know, some actual footage into actual episodes that I could upload and stuff. And I feel like I would need to, because one of the biggest things that happened in that batch is, because I really wanted to beat the game, and I got pretty far just on my own. And, you know, if you watch, I also played a few episodes with Jacob, and we got pretty far as a team. yeah, I got really far on my own. But one of the things I did in the batch that got corrupted was, prior to that batch, I actually watched a speed run of the game. And I picked up some of the speedrunning techniques. And using those, I got really, I got to the final boss. Like, just to spoil the episode, I got to the final boss. And I didn't end up beating him, but I got there. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And I want people to see that, to see me actually using those techniques for the first time. Because I think it'd be cool. It's cool to watch. But yeah, that would require me getting the footage back and also fixing my PS3 after that to make it so I can play Streets of Rage again. Actually, theoretically, other option is, I don't like this option as much, but other option is I actually have Streets of Rage for the Genesis. Like, it's the same game, but it's for the original console, which is how I usually play it. But I didn't have my Genesis set up when I originally started playing Streets of Rage. Because, hey, guess what? That was the third game I started playing on this channel. Why do you spend so long in your shell? Also, I bounced too high. I could play the actual Genesis version. But the thing is, the thing I was gonna do when I started playing again is I wanted to make use of the save states that the collection version had, like the PS3 collection had. You know, it's got save states because, you know, a lot of game collections that have a bunch of old games on them, they introduce save states because those games are stupidly hard. And, you know, that's one way to combat it is to let you save more often, right? Because a lot of those games are, hey, if you run out of lives, you have to start the entire game over. And yeah, I wanted to use those save states to get to the final boss with like as many lives as possible. That was the idea I had. However, okay, cool. Can I go in the door, please? No? Okay. I can't do that on the Genesis version is what I'm saying. And I probably still won't be able to do it next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. I probably have time for 3 more episodes.